Hey guys, welcome back to Tarot by Cherie. How are my beautiful lights doing today on this Friday? Let's get started right away and see what Spirit has for my aquas today. First card up is King of Pentacles next to the Five of Swords. Okay. So I feel like this is for somebody who is looking toward this masculine, this beautiful person here, focusing on him for your happiness. Okay, so you're looking to this person for your own happiness. I do see that there is some confusion though. There's confusion regarding this potential relationship and where it's going, so it might not be something that is concrete right now. So this is for those of you who are feeling an attraction and you have somebody you would like to be with and you're thinking about them, but it has not yet come into play. All right, so you might just be in the beginning stages of flirting with this person. And you know, this is a great time for me to mention, guys, I do all types of readings. I have a $20 reading for those of you who are looking to save. I also have a phone reading for those of you who need to, you know, get me on the phone. You need to bounce some things off me or just get advice / reading, whatever you want there. All right, just click on the description below the video to get the information to see what my services are. All right, so we have the Two of Cups. All right, this is some stuckness in a relationship today. All right, you want things to be okay. You're trying to work something out. It looks like there's something that needs to be worked out between the two of you. There are other people getting involved. There are other people that are, I don't know, maybe in your person's ear or in your ear, and getting involved where they should not be. Okay, this person, one of these people that is getting into your business, has a crush on you and wants to approach you. They're going through their own emotions and they haven't yet told you. All right, so this is one of these people that, you know, are kind of, you know, trying to sway you from what you're wanting over here with this new partnership. Or with this partnership that you're in, and they want to come in and be your person. Okay. Somebody's feeling stuck today, and actually I'm seeing prayers going out. So you're asking Source for some help. You're asking Spirit for some help with this, to balance something out in your life. So you're going through something. This could be something very heavy that has you feeling down and out, and, you know, definitely feeling some kind of maybe defensiveness along with the stuckness. Just kind of questioning everything, maybe even questioning yourself. Okay, so you're asking Source to come in and help, and that is a beautiful thing. All right, you can manifest that in quite easily because Source is all around you. All right, I'm seeing some judgment here with love, and somebody's feeling sad about this. All right, so this looks like a love reading so far, guys, but we're going to try to get some more info on some other things going on with my Aquarius today. But a lot of talk about love today. There's a new start for somebody. All right, so I see sadness. This is really about you needing to get in a state of gratefulness. Once you do that, that sadness will dissipate. All right, and I see some type of, this could be a relationship that you're in that is not working, where you're thinking about getting out of this relationship, or this could be a relationship that you're passing judgment on, whether or not this is going to be for you. Either way, I'm seeing a new beginning here. Both of these cards are regarding new beginnings. The Two of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, they both represent a new start, a new beginning, wanting to get on a different path, not being happy about where you are right now, and wanting to go somewhere else as far as your path goes. Okay. All right. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. And there's some kind of, okay, there's something going on with this Wheel of Fortune today. And this very powerful Emperor. Okay. This is somebody who's really good at business, somebody very powerful, who is feeling conflicted. I feel like this has something to do with the timing. All right, this person's in charge and trying to figure out the timing of this Wheel of Fortune right now. All right, so I do see that it's going to work out for everybody no matter what the timing is. I see the Ten of Pentacles here. And this person's using their intuition very heavily. They're steering, they're using their intuition as far as what type of, when the timing should be to release these funds to the public. Here I'm seeing a Ten of Pentacles. This is, you know, everything beginning to culminate. This person knows that when these, I want to say rewards, guys, for your kindness, rewards for all the hard work you've been putting out there, all the strife, all the, you know, being taken advantage of for years, all the taxes you paid in that were used for, you know, nefarious things, not for the things you intended that money to go to. That money should have just stayed in our pockets. But all right, but this Ten of Pentacles, this person knows that this is going to bring in everything and anything that our hearts have desired. It's going to bring in peace. It's going to bring in more love. It's going to make people relax and feel more loving toward one another. It's going to bring in kindness, as we are going to have enough to help our families and communities. All right. And all of our wishes and dreams are going to come true. They're going to culminate. It's going to be a new start. You see how this card covers the Two of Wands, which is a new start. All right. So people are going to be intensely happy. Okay. So this is going to be something, and he knows this, but there's something up with it today. This could just be, you know, should I do it on Friday, or should I do it on Saturday, or should I do it in July? You know, whatever is going through that person's mind, I don't know. All right, but I am seeing a Justice here. I have two feminines. Okay, one of you is going through a Tower moment today. One of you is having a Justice. How interesting. All right, if this is you, please comment below the video. This is very interesting. Okay, so I don't know, you're connected somehow. I don't know if you're sisters, friends, family, but one of you is having a Justice and the other is having a Tower moment. The one here who's having a Justice is feeling empathy for you, okay, because she knows, she's aware that whatever good thing has come her way is not good for you. Very interesting. Okay, let me know if this is resonating. Let me know in the comment section what this is about. All right, here I'm seeing somebody's holding on to a person. Well, you're holding on to this person with everything you have. Okay, I feel like this person wants a new start, and you don't want to let them go. Okay, and you know what, guys, the harder we try to hold on to people sometimes, the more strangled they feel. Okay, they feel like a neediness coming from you, even though that might not be your intention. Rather, they're feeling that, you know, because we can easily feel each other's energies now. We have our gifts. They're online. They will continue to get stronger as days go by, as the months go by. All right, but you can now, if you concentrate and focus on people around you and their energy, you will feel their energy. You will also see who they are. Do they have a black heart? Do they have a good heart? Are they kind? Are they sneaky? You're going to pick up their energy as long as you're putting your mind toward that. All right. But this person wants you to let them go. They don't want to hurt you, but they don't want to stay. All right. So we can't really force people to stay. We know this. But this is something where this person wants this new start. Okay. And you will be celebrating again, though. All right. This isn't your last hurrah. You will be happy again. You will be celebrating again. But you want to be with somebody who wants to be with you. And not saying that to be mean, but that's just, you know, that's just the way you would want it to be, right? Okay. There is a victory here for my Aquas. This is something that you've wanted, maybe for years, okay? It looks to be a person that you want to give to. So this could have been somebody you've had feelings for years, for a really long time, and maybe you kept them to yourself. Maybe this person just was with someone else, so you kept that to yourself, okay? I don't know what your circumstances were, but I see a victory here, and I see that this person is going to want to give to you, all right? And you're going to hear about this person who, you know, whose situation is going to change, who is starting to reciprocate their feelings toward you. You're going to hear, I feel you're going to hear from somebody else about this. All right, guys, we have, this is for my singles, okay? You're moving towards something you want. This looks like it has a connection to finances. So this could be a new job. This could be a new business that you might be wanting to start. This could be whatever it is, it's financial. It could be a project or connected to work, okay? I do see a good outcome with this, all right? And I also see there's somebody at the job who is wanting to approach you, has some type of feeling for you. This is the King of Cups. This is about someone wanting to offer you their cup. This is the card of freedom, single, being single. All right, so this could work out for you where, you know, there might be more money involved as well. This could be your supervisor, as a matter of fact. And this could, because this person has some type of emotions toward you, there could be something he wants to give you, all right? Not necessarily approach you romantically at the moment, but might want to cover you and give you some kind of boost at work, some kind of bonus or some kind of raise. Somebody's manifesting work here, a job that you've wanted, okay? You're very strong. You're very, you don't mince your words. You're very powerful in when you speak. You just say what you have to say. You're not wordy, in other words. You're very blunt. You don't really think about the person's feelings when you're talking. You're not purposely trying to hurt people, but you just say what's on your mind without putting much thought into it. All right. But I do see you have tight boundaries. You definitely don't like neediness. All right. I see something here that you're manifesting work-wise. This could be a career. All right. You're very focused on yourself these days. You're trying to put yourself in a good position for the rest of your life. You're putting a lot of thought into all different things that are going to be part of your future. Kind of like planning things out, getting all your ducks in a row, and you're manifesting this. So that's pretty awesome. All right, somebody here is upset today and needing to take a break because you have a broken heart. Okay, now Spirit is saying you're going to get some clarity on this over the next few days. And you're going to begin to start to feel better with this clarity, this clear, crystal clear clarity you're going to get. Right now, you are in this very upset mode or you know, position of just being very, you're in it, you're in the upset right now, so you really can't see beyond what you're feeling. You're feeling very emotional, all right? But Spirit is saying in a few days you're going to get clarity on this and you will feel better, okay? You're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles. You're very strong. You're very independent, okay? And you're going to see this in a different light in a few days. You're going to start to have some revelations about this, all right? So take a break if you can and start getting, you know, these bits of clarity that you're going to be getting over the next few days. All right, so you're showing up, of course, as the star, Aquarius, because you are the star. All right, you all said you wanted to come back and be here at this time where we're getting ready for this huge change in how we do things, how we treat each other. Patents coming out of withheld technologies that are going to put us on easy street, give us like a Jetson kind of lifestyle, you know, something beautiful that we are not accustomed to. So this is all going to be new, guys, all right? Right now you might be feeling left out in the cold and just thinking somewhat negatively, you know, really concerned over your money, the growth of your money, and, you know, feeling ignored financially, like meaning that your finances aren't that great right now. You would like to see them, you would like to see yourself in a much better, secure situation. But all of that is about to end, okay? It's all about to end, guys. All right. Next card up is the Empress next to the world opportunity. Look at all this happiness coming in with this world opportunity. Happiness that's coming in so quickly now, guys. It's fast. So, you know, for those of us who skipped a little heartbeat before regarding that very powerful masculine who is, you know, undecided about the timing of, you know, the wealth and prosperity coming to the people, right? This kind of makes us feel a little more secure that this happiness and joy is coming in at a very fast pace now. This is what we've been getting all week, right? About our happiness and the pace of things. Alongside of this opportunity, and the Empress is also a sign of wealth, okay? She is sitting with her crown in a beautiful adorned chair, and she is looking very queenly there. The Empress is, or, you know, however you want to look at that card, I see a lot of prosperity and wealth in this card. I'm also seeing something good, something very energetically, something beautiful is getting ready to spread all over the globe, okay? Something huge is getting ready to spread all over the globe. Might be some, you know, that announcement we're waiting on. Although, guys, let me see if I can, there was something that you could call an announcement. So Scott Bessent did an interview with Fox the other day, and what he was saying is President Trump wants to take all the fraud that's coming in and give it back to the taxpayers. Those were his words, okay? And give it back to the taxpayers. So that's basically what we're waiting on. We know that it's coming, and to me that was confirmation. All right, it's pretty explicit. All right, I'm seeing something going on behind the scenes that we're unaware of that is getting ready to come into the light. And whatever it is, it's going to be something that's going to continue to grow. All right, Aquarius, I see you showing up as the Queen of Wands, coming into your authentic self. And this is going to relieve the burden you've been carrying of worrying about what others think. Okay, coming into your authentic selves is releasing the burden of what others think about you. You will no longer care. You will no longer carry that burden. You will understand that your being unique is a beautiful thing. All right, being unique is it's great, right? We all want to be unique. We don't want to be a carbon copy of one another. We all have different gifts to offer to the planet, guys. Here I'm seeing some kind of toxicity, these two cards, okay? So somebody has a decision to make. You're making a decision on the toxic things in your life. This could be one thing. It could be a multitude of things, okay? Either way, it's going to bring in a lot of happiness when you make this decision and you leave this behind. And this is like sneaky people in your life, people who have done things to you, said things to you. This is you looking over your shoulder, kind of being suspicious of people who have hurt you before in the past. So kind of having that in the back of your mind, worrying about it. It's all going away. All right. Instead, once you make this decision, your cup is going to run over with happiness and joy, and these material wealth things are going to be arriving as well, adding to that joy and happiness. So not only are you going to be surrounded by beautiful people who are going to be kind and trustworthy, but you are going to feel on top of the world. Your baseline is going to become something you're not used to feeling, okay? The baseline I talk about is your emotional status. You're going to be like feeling steady with it, though. You're not going to be on a roller coaster ride feeling anger, shame, disappointment, whatever. You're not going to be going through that. Your baseline, you will not be triggered anymore. This is, I've been trying to bring you guys into this place where you stop becoming triggered by people. This can be a very difficult thing, and I feel when you've reached that point where that last family member, whoever that is in your life, that just knows exactly how to push your buttons, when they can no longer do it, when they try, and you just, smirk or smile and change the subject, or, tell them you have someplace to be, not get engaged in the usual engagement that you have together, right? The bantering back and forth, or the upset because this person pushed your button like they always do, right? People like this love it. They go right to it. As soon as they see you, they basically go for that button. They want to push it. These are third dimensionals, guys. It's time for you to separate, because these people will keep dragging you back into that third dimension. Most of the time they're able to trigger us until we get to that, beautiful point of no more. And so, all right, guys, with that, I'm going to end on this note. I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your day.